your heart to me. Just come give me all your love. I want you to know we can make it together. Let the wind blow. All we need is each other. Come take my hand, you're all that I have now. I won't let you go, 'cause I found all the answers in you. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh, ooh, ooh.
The blackbird inside your chest that calls on you to cry. You decided it was time for him to fly out of the darkness and into the light, higher and higher out of sight. The whisper inside your heart tells you let go. Time to leave the past. You did what you knew. Slow down and rest. You've been through a war. No one can hurt you anymore. Behind closed eyes, memories unfold. Hidden secrets, shimmering gold behind closed eyes, where the shadows play. There's no looking the other way. Behind closed eyes. There's a song inside your soul, waiting to be heard. Sing it aloud, you've written every word. Oh, out of the silence and into the unknown. Louder, louder, let go. Behind closed eyes, memories unfold. Hidden secrets, shimmering gold behind closed eyes, where the shadows play. There's no looking the other way. Just let the music play. Oh, let it play. Behind closed eyes.
Look how sweet they are here. They wrote "Welcome Ashlyn" on the paper. She's being fussy. She gained a little over 6 ounces since her last appointment, so that's good. But it's only because we were giving her bottles at almost every feeding.
Just say it out loud. Okay. Do you mind if I use your blanket?
Yeah,
her
that's
up?
fine.
Okay. Take that with me. Okay, cutie. I'll be back in just a second. And then we're gonna have a good meal, I have a feeling. It's like, where am I going?
So if you didn't already realize, we are at the lactation consultant. I called and got an appointment today. We just finished the exam and the assessment, and she does have a tongue tie, and they're gonna go release that right now. So they just took her to go clip it. it's a rather easy procedure. They just literally just clip the like hers is abnormally tight, she said. So there's level 4 or to level 1, 4 being the least and 1 being the worst. And she said Ashlyn's is a 2 to 3. But I said to go ahead and clip it today because I want to like hurry up and start fixing our breastfeeding issues so that I still have time to like get my supply back to a good amount for her. And because this is a 40-minute drive, so I prefer to just get it over with today. She gained 6 ounces, a little over 6 ounces, like I said. I think I don't know, did I say that? I don't know. She gained a little over 6 ounces in the past week, which is good, but that's only because we've been giving her bottles, not because like anything was fixed. But hopefully this solves the issue. She said that this might not be the only issue, but hopefully it is. My mom instincts are on par, you know. I really thought it was a tongue and or lip tie. She didn't really say much about the lip tie, that it shouldn't really be an issue, but she is gonna do the tongue, like I said. So they took her out of the room to do it. They gave me the option and I said just do whatever. So they took her out of the room. It's supposed to be really quick though. Poor thing had a rough morning. Oh. Hopefully this will fix our issues. Now we gotta go to the pediatrician.
Again, I don't text you through the whole day, but then I'll text you at night and then you'll come.
Hi, London.
What?
Lucky truckers.
Heading out just in time. I said I needed to be done by 10. It's a little after 10 because her appointment's at 11. And like I said, it's a 40-minute drive.
42.
41.
42 it said when I clicked it.
She did have a tongue tie.
Yeah? So what'd they do about it?
They cut it.
Really? She high?
Uh-huh.
What did they do? The shot or Orajel?
I don't know. I don't know if they did anything.
Jeez.
Online it says
So
that they
said
do
that was the
local
problem,
anesthetic.
then. Well, local
She said it
anesthetic,
could be
is that
one
a
of the
shot or do they do the Orajel stuff? Because I remember I had to do Orajel before, but then I had needles shoved in my gums and that stuff sucks. I had 4 of them, all in...
Uh-huh. What, when you were in jail?
42. Yeah, that's the only time I ever went to the dentist.
Health insurance? Not even health insurance, but free health care? That's crazy, you get free health care when you're in jail.
Yep. They put like a couple.
He's been to jail if you didn't know that before.
They put a couple. Yeah, I had to walk through the mall, chained and handcuffed and shackled behind my back.
That was when he was like what, 15?
Yeah. For 10 months. I got in.
Don't steal stuff, kids.
Hey. Oh, never mind.
Or be an accomplice to stealing stuff.
Or help break in places, or break into places. And receive stolen property.
Anyways, and then take the fall for people.
My mom was stressing about court and I didn't feel like putting her through it, so I just said I'm done with it and told the judge I'm guilty.
And you think you going to jail didn't stress her out?
I don't know, I mean, free healthcare. She's probably like, well, yeah.
Anyways, well, I guess I'm glad I listened to my mom instincts, because he kept saying it's probably not dead.
I don't.
He was like, how would you know? You don't know that it's sad. It's probably not.
Yeah, I did ask you how you know. I'm just was asking how you know.
It's called my mom gut, Christopher. I know everything.
There's such thing as a mom gut.
There is.
There's underlying issues, and then you see them and put 2 and 2 together. You could have just told me that. Instead
She
of
also
saying,
has a
"It's
high.
interesting."
She also has a high palate, but there's not really
does that
anything you
mean?
can do to that. The roof of her mouth is really
It's
high.
too high.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. So she's gonna have weird mouth.
I mean, it might change as she gets older, I don't know. Anyways, so we did like the weighted feeds throughout the whole thing, and she took about like 2.5 ounces at the breast, so that's like a start, but at her age she needs like 3 to 4 ounces per feed. So we're still gonna have to like supplement with bottles for now. Hopefully not too long that I run out of stash, because I'm like on my last couple bags of breast milk, and if I run out and she still needs more milk, then we're gonna have to supplement with formula. But they just recommended like doing tummy time exercises and like stretching her muscles out and pumping on top of feeding to try and boost my supply back up, because the thing with mouth ties is it makes it to where they're not efficient at getting the milk out, so she technically wouldn't empty my breast when she was eating, and over time with her doing that, it like sent a signal to my body being like, hey, you don't need to make that much milk because it's not getting used. So, well, that's what happens like right then, is my ducts get clogged because my boob isn't being emptied. But then as that
shopping center, it
goes on. I know we saw, wait, did we? Is that the one we saw when we went to the ultrasound place?
Maybe LA Fitness.
Isn't this the same area?
I think so. Wait, no.
I know it was towards Cleveland, or in Cleveland.
It was past Stowe. There's the other, it was on Route 8, not whatever. We're going towards Columbus, kind of.
Anyways.
Or Erie, Pennsylvania. We were going the other direction.
After so long of her not emptying the boobs out, my body's like, okay, you don't need to make so much. And that ended up lowering my supply. So now I have to tell my boobs, hey, you need to start making more again, by making sure they get empty every time by nursing and then pumping and blah, blah, blah. That way, hopefully, my body can get the memo and start making enough milk again, and we won't have to supplement with anything, and she can just nurse and be good. That's like the goal of this. And hopefully that is the only issue. They said that like this was one of her issues. It might not be the only issue. Like her high palate makes it a little difficult, but you just have to like play around with your latch pretty much for that thing. The one thing about the procedure though is before today, whenever I would latch Ashlyn on, ever since I stopped using the shield, I stopped using the shield like a week ago, it hurt so bad. Like I would wince every time she latched on, and then she would pop on and off, so then I would have to keep putting her back on, and it would hurt all over again. And like it hurt so bad to the point that I dreaded whenever I would have to feed her again. But they clipped it, and whenever they brought her back and immediately had her latch back on, I didn't feel anything. Like immediately it wasn't painful anymore. So at least I know that helped.
There's a sticker on her car that says, "My cat is a Republican." That's a new level of gay. Who gives a crap?
There's a new flavor of Body Armor. I'm not like a huge fan of it. I don't really like watermelon flavored drinks. Like I like watermelon and I like some watermelon candy, but as a drink mixed with strawberry, I'm kind of like, eh. But I'm gonna drink it because I paid for it.
Oh, did you? Oh, are you?
How'd I know you would say something? But yeah, you guys know that I've been talking about the tie thing for so long because so many of our symptoms matched up with it. And I kept second guessing myself, like maybe you're overthinking it, like it could just be nothing or something, but like I knew there was a problem. So I'm glad that I listened to myself and got help so that I could find the problem. Well, I don't think you were supposed to do that, buddy.
Yeah, there's 2 lanes. But he's flying.
I didn't see it second lane. The other one was like scratched out. Like there's 2 lanes here, but I don't think there was 2 lanes to turn in here.
Yeah, there was. There's 2 turn lanes.
Anyways, I was right all along. And hopefully the issue is solved now. She's exhausted. She's sleeping back there.
Good. Maybe that'll stop with her issues crying all freaking day.
Not immediately, but if my supply goes back up, yes. What was I about to say? Yeah, when they brought her back in after doing it, she looked so pitiful. Crying, and like the lady's holding gauze under her tongue, so she's like being gagged practically and being held all funky, and like they had to carry her in with the gauze in her mouth, so that was uncomfortable. Plus she just had her tongue cut, not her tongue, but underneath her tongue cut. So she looks really sad, and then they just put her on the boob. She was pretty much fine, but she's exhausted, so she kept wanting to just fall asleep and not actually eat. Now she's passed out back there because she nursed and then had a bottle. So hopefully she's good until we get home after this doctor's appointment.
But they're gonna wake her up there.
I don't mean sleep until then, but I'm saying like not be hungry until.
You're gonna be like, yeah, she had a mouth tie, I just had it cut.
Yeah. I mentioned it to the doctor last time, and she's like, I don't know, you should probably go see a lactation consultant.
It's crazy. I thought they had to schedule an appointment for that. Like they just did the surgery there. They're like, here you go, boop.
She gave me the option. I was like, well, I'd like to like hurry up and get on the track of things getting better, and also this is a 40-minute drive, so I don't really want to come back like tomorrow. So I was just like, so go ahead and do it. And no, I didn't get any text.
I sent you a picture. There's a call out for Lima 610s. I sent you and I said, back to Lima?
It's complicated because I don't want to have to pay, I don't want us to have to pay for an extra hotel or something, especially if it's not being split in a good way economically, financially, whatever word you want to use. 2, you'd have to be able to leave the car with me. 3, I really don't want to be alone by myself with the kids and the dogs for all day, every day for weeks either.
What are the chances of planes crashing into each other?
I think it's low, but
like the sky's pretty big and it's probably kind of hard, but
well, with technology nowadays, like planes map out all of their, like they map out where they have to go, and then they compare it to other flights. So like usually
they go at different times or something.
They're not gonna be near each other.
It's just weird to think about. I mean, the sky's pretty huge, so it's probably really
That's the thing that sucks about, I can't really travel because
if we went,
I could never make myself get on a plane. Like I would literally be in an insane state of anxiety the entire time. Like if I ever got on a plane, I would have to be drugged, just knocked out.
Melatonin.
Melatonin don't do nothing.
I'll give you some Xanax. I know where to get it. Percocet ain't gonna do nothing. Vicodin ain't gonna do nothing. That's just for pain. Xanax will knock you out. Take a bar, you sleep for a day. At least take 4. That's pretty bad. 4 of them. All in like an hour. Well, no. A block was like an hour and 50 minutes, wasn't it? So I take like 4 and 2 hours.
For us, a block is 90 minutes.
It's only an hour and a half? Well, then
an hour and a half, 4 times. And then you had enrichment and lunch.
I don't know what enrichment is.
That's how they broke up lunch. There was an hour. Half of the school had enrichment for the first 30 minutes, the other half had lunch for the first 30 minutes.
I really hope I don't get pulled over the only time. Like I forgot to do my tags yesterday.
Literally all you have to do is be like, oh, I haven't had the chance to put it on.
Yeah, I'll be like, yep, they're right here. I just gotta put them on. I forgot.
Okay, well, this vlog is probably long, and it's about to be kind of confusing with the uploads because, like, I vlogged something yesterday or the day before or something that's gonna go out after this video. And then this video from this morning will go out tomorrow, I think. But then I have to vlog a separate video because I don't want it to be too long this afternoon. That will go up after the one that I filmed the other day. So it's a little confusing, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment below. Subscribe to the channel before you go. Listen to your mom instincts if you're a mom. And we'll see you next time.
All of my scars start to heal when I'm with you, and I can't explain how I feel when I'm with you. Just give a little bit of your heart, give a little bit of your heart to me.